The blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again? Is it my turn already?
No. Number 62.
Is still up!
Wenzel.
Wenzel, exactly!
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
What have we here? I would have earned the 1, but I guess the 63 will have to do. Nah, who needs patience when there's a supply of explosives underground? Well, there we go. Black powder. A pinch of black powder. I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
No more dead animals.
All right, I'll go and wake him up.
You do that somewhere else.
Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. What? I won't be able to wake the sleepyhead with this. Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever.
Hands off my stuff.
Weights, and all the things. I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
I don't think so. Never mind. It doesn't have to be siphoned. This ad is subliminally trying to make me use this item with it. Must resist. Huh. The curtain went down on Deponia. The after show. That's not how you make hot air balloons. It took me weeks to peel all the molten plastic off my skin. Burst. I don't think so. Never mind. Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus.
exactly.
Tony's last therapist used to parrot everything she said. Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy, from everyone else to me. Filling the fridge is Tony's job. My job is to make sure that there's always enough room. The drinking water is so brackish that things get cleaner by not washing them. Hey, I don't abuse pets, and in exchange, they're more than happy to help me with my experiments. Just because Tony wants me to move out of the attic doesn't mean I have to move into a mouse hole. The drinking water is so brackish that things get cleaner by not washing them. Not necessary. It's already blocked. Hey, I don't abuse pets, and in exchange, they're more than happy to help me with my experiments. He's already knocked out. Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies? Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. Nope. Knowing Gizmo, I suppose he'll confiscate my stuff soon enough. Nope. Knowing Gizmo, I suppose he'll confiscate my stuff soon enough. He's already knocked out. If I weld it shut, I'll never be able to open it again. Could this be one of the ingredients?
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Oh, crap. And I was so sure.
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything that's on the list.
Lonzo must have waited very long for this historic day. He should have asked me earlier. The cup is still empty, still being the operative word here. I'm sure I can boost his morale with his pick-me-up. Hey, I don't abuse pets, and in exchange, they're more than happy to help me with my experiments. He has blatantly neglected his duty to care for him. The bird is much better off with me. No reason to be alarmed. I've got everything under control. Wakey, wakey! Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. Wenzel has attached a protective cover to... He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself. Wakey, wakey! Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. Somebody seems to be hooked on hooks, but it's not me.
Hands off my stuff.
Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever.
Hands off.
All right, all right. That doesn't fit into Tony's collection. It's much too useful. Wakey, wakey! Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out.
No more dead animals.
All right, I'll go and wake him up.
You do that somewhere else.
What was that again about the gift vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise. And no, you can't have them as a gift.
Then why are they called gift vouchers? I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are. Hands off my stuff.
Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever. The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. The arrow is missing a certain something, though. It doesn't have to be siphoned. The curtain went down under the after-show. This sign deserves more attention, and it's drinking. Oh! Now I've gone and drilled my hand, dumbass! It doesn't have to be siphoned. That's no fun with empty balloons. Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not going to mend it again. Hey, I don't abuse and in exchange. Wakey, wake, boy. I don't need any more target practice. I'm ready for the throw of my life. The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. The arrow is missing a certain something, though. This doesn't have to be waited on. Bada boom! What was that again about the gift vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise. And no, you can't have them as a gift.
Then why are they called gift vouchers? I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Maybe with this. Yikes! Maybe with this. Yikes! Maybe with this. Yikes! Maybe with this. Yikes! Blech. Nah, like always, there's only junk on TV. That won't enhance the view one bit. That won't enhance the view. Huh, my old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad. Is this really necessary? Oh. The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name. Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working. There's a hole in the platform. It's the last tree left. I hope it doesn't croak. I mean, where would I test my herbicides? Nope. Knowing Gizmo, I suppose he'll confiscate my stuff soon enough. Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies? No reason to be alarmed. I've got everything under control. Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
By the way, you're holding up the line.
So what? As long as I haven't found a water vein, I don't even have to show up.
Later.
Exactly.
The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. The arrow is missing a certain something, though. I can't just start throwing things at Tony. Without some way of aiming, I'd miss her. That would make her even more mad. Just start throwing things at Tony. Without some way of aiming, I'd miss her. That would make her even more mad. I've waited long enough. Now it's time to go the whole hog. For which I have plenty of time. This ad is subliminally trying to make me use this item with it. Must resist. It doesn't have to be siphoned. This sign deserves more attention. I mean, it's a cow, and it's drinking beer. This sign deserves more attention. I mean, it's a cow, and it's drinking beer. Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed, at home, so get lost.
No emergency. My bad.
If you say so, it sounds too good to be true.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Stop right there! Where?
To the mayor.
And let... I said...
The post office will be closed until the clock on the sign
is back!
This doesn't have to be, waited on. Bada-boom! I'd rather not. I could hit a live wire, or a wasp's nest, or my shoulder blade. It's happened before. All of it. What have we here? Does this happen to be a little present that could improve my position in the line?
It's your turn when you...
The number comes up!
No exceptions.
Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy. Certifiably knocked out. Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy. Certifiably knocked out. His beak isn't big enough for the funnel. That's too bad. Consider the possibilities. I'm sure I can boost his morale with this pick-me-up.
Another big and difficult screen. This is pretty much the crossroads screen, and it also has a scribble done by me. It's in my head very clearly, and I still know how I established the house's visuals. I'm actually a bit proud of the fawn facades and the golden roofs. We, of course, that is Mika and me, put a lot of thought into the composition of the houses. What would they be made of? We actually did concepts of wrecking balls, dredgers, cranes and garbage trucks, and then disassembled them. And all those engine parts and parts of the hull you never get to see are now jury-rigged roofs. I think that's quite exciting and enjoyable. In this screen though, I had a little argument with Bart, my lead game designer as well, who struggled with the abundance of exits and different levels. For example, the one towards Tony's shop in the front. You can see it there on the right corner. Or the water tower to the left and all that. Script-wise, this was a huge effort to get everything in there nice and clean. Then you have those long walking passages and so on. He basically threw his hands over his head, going all like, "Oh, Pokey, you can't freaking do that. The screen is an atrocity." Okay, he doesn't speak like that, but for the sake of story and content, I just wanted this long shot. So, it's a big crossroads screen, kind of an establisher of the town, like a map. It's something I just desperately wanted. So it's a map, but also an ordinary screen with the flow of the story. And yeah, I got my way. To be honest, I don't know if that was beneficial to the game after all. Actually, I should really listen to what Bart says. I always should listen to what Bart says. One thing I'm frequently asked is if there's a real-life reference to the character of Tony. Something along the lines if I had some bad relationship experience with women. But I can assure you, despite the fact that the argument between Tony and Rufus seems legitimately vivid and real, I'm a very ironic person and I'm on fairly good terms with my ex-girlfriends in most cases. Well, actually, in all cases. I seem to have a tendency for drama, but not towards argument. Thus, the cliché of the acid-breathing dragon ex was never something I actually had to deal with myself. Then again, I'm not Rufus. Thank God I'm not. But back to the characterization, I think it's a nice between the lines image for Rufus's motivation to leave his home behind, that his ex-girlfriend has a shop where she sells anchors, barbs and sinkers. Basically all kinds of things that are deadweight, preventing you from getting anywhere and so on. A great idea somewhere buried in the subtext. Great fun, but as much as I enjoy the vivid argument between Tony and Rufus, I must admit that the brilliant Charlotte Moore was almost a miscast for Tony's voice. Charlotte Moore is, by the way, an extraordinary talented voice actress. She breathed so much life into Tony that a good deal of our players demanded a happy end for Rufus and Tony. Well, that was clearly not our intent. Nope, absolutely not. And that's Tony, another little star of Deponia. Have fun.
This is where Tony's budgie cage used to hang, but he couldn't cope with her, so he skedaddled.
He died of old age.
Yeah, whatever you say.
After you accidentally infected him with progeria.
Yeah, you know, I like my version better.
Hands off.
All right, all right. Somebody seems to be hooked on hooks, but it's not me. Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. That doesn't fit into Tony's collection. It's much too useful. Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever.
Hey, stop it! What exactly are you trying to pull off?
I just thought it'd be good to take some of these mail order coupons with me. Then I can use them to send all my friends on Deponia some hooks and lead weights, obviously, just like it says on these vouchers.
Okay. First of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out.
Ouch! Hey! Ouch! Look at that!
Such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say, wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change. Tony's tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo says it deals with the symptoms only, not with the cause. I wonder what he meant by that. He's already knocked out. This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be.
Wenzel lives in a kind of dollhouse. I'm a big fan of screens like that unfold room by room, even though everything happens basically on the same screen. And that's why I took the liberty of doing it exactly that way in this case. We did it in a new beginning as well, in a more limited way, and I'm just very fond of that. It's a great use of adventure visuals. Adventure screens are pretty similar to a theater stage, in fact. There you would do it with lighting, and here we use visuals. When I do the writings for a game, dialogues always come second after the cutscenes. Here I establish the characters and their relationships, and so I did with the relationship between Rufus and Wenzel, and I was glad I could give it some depth via multiple choice dialogue. I'm especially looking forward to the part where Rufus laughs at him, going like, that's because you're so small. That's the punchline, and I just spoiled it. But with the proper build-up, it's a real comedic jewel. Additionally, you can enjoy one of the scarce nude scenes in the screen, but that's happening much later, well, depending on when you actually clicked this. So, have fun.
Ah! Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment. Wenzel?
I'm down here. Come quick. You won't believe your eyes.
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water.
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich.
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment, the moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
There, I can see it clearly. Grit, and there's a dead beetle. Clear water. Ugh. I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stinking well.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I
Already called your number,
didn't I?
Rufus, so how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well, Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind, too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Panic who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
Ouch. What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
Hey, that's a lie.
Oh, yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see. Stop thinking about what you said, that my father manipulated the planet's magnetic field.
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. The girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made the decision.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally. There is a God. Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
I kind of know this symbol. What a pile of junk. Hey, that's Dad's water glass. I hardly ever saw him without it. He must have been worried about dehydration. If this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. I mean, I managed to lose the key to my front door all the time. One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call? I know why I don't pay taxes.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? Huh. He's gone. Well, never mind. A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westbar. OOICURNEDOT. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong. SOLONGYOUCK. Damn, where was I? I kind of know this. What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down. This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet. That smell reminds me of something. Dad's aftershave lotion. I won't be able to wake the sleepyhead with this.
Finally, we're in the mayor's office, and of course we have to get going. Or rather, we should go to the mayor, but there was this line. It's difficult to keep an eye on all this at once, and that's why we integrated the hint system to the Complete Journey Edition. It's not really a hint system, so we just call it quest log. Make sure I don't call it hint system, but instead use the correct term. I made this little line. It rings and jingles in my head, or whatever jingles I'm supposed to do anyway, and to make sure to carve that into my brain, Gunnar, our lead animator, and John, my assistant, will support me on this little song, so I may never say or help or something like that. Yeah.
West looks strong.
There's an audio commentary on the Deponia Computer Edition. This two songs, and one of them goes like this.
I'm stuck in something shitty, yeah, I'm in up to my ears, and I gotta admit that going down in the tears. I had so many noble and ambitious aims to catch. I keep working, but somehow I lost track. And looking back, I ask myself, do I still know it's gas? The distance so wide does it feel like jogging through this round fog? How can I become clear on how to steer my clock up here? I guess I need a Questlog! Like a rescue raid! Questlog comes on angel's wings, I guess I need a Questlog! How on earth did I end up so helplessly astray? And how did I get stranded 1 light years on my way? I ran in circles trying to advance my future me. Through branching possibilities I could not see the tree. Or am I still en route and everything will turn out good? And if so, why does my progress feel like a downright deadlock? What would you do if your to-do list is caught in a loop? You do if your to-do list is caught in a loop. You do if your to-do list is caught in a loop. You do if your to-do list is caught in a loop. I guess I need a Questlog. Questlog! Questlog! Like a rescue raid! Questlog comes on angel's wings, I guess I need a Questlog. Questlog! Questlog! Like a rescue raid! Questlog comes on angel's wings, I guess I need a Questlog.